In this video, we'll learn how to solve first-order linear differential equations. So these are in the form dy dx plus p of x times y equal q of x. So the first thing we're going to do is multiply by an integrating factor. We'll call it v of x. So this will give us, if I multiply both sides by v of x, we'll get dy dx times v of x plus p of x, v of x times y equal q of x, v of x. And so the left-hand side, we really want the derivative of y times the integrating factor, so that'd be v of x, but that would be equal to dy dx v of x plus y v prime of x. But on the left-hand side of this function, this equation, we have dy dx v of x plus p of x. So we don't have this term and this term don't equal each other. So we need to set them equal. So p of x, v of x, y equal y v prime of x. So the y's can cancel, leaving us with p of x. I'm going to call v of x v equals y v prime of x, which is dv dx. We can multiply both sides by dx and divide by v, leaving us with, so we have p of x dx equals dv over v. So now so let's just rewrite this. Dv over v equal p of x dx. And we only care about what the integrating factor, one value could be, one function. So if we integrate both sides, we get the integral of 1 over v is ln of v, ignore the absolute value, equals integral of p of x, because we don't know what this function is. So this means that v of x, we'll call it v of x again, would be e to this side and e to this side. So e and ln will cancel, so we get e to the integral of p of x d of x. And so that is the integrating factor. So we have that dy dx plus p of x times y equal q of x. So the first step is to multiply by v of x, which is the integral, which is e to the integral of p of x dx, and then second part is finished, the problem. So now we're going to look at an example. So let's say dy dx plus 1 over xy equals 1. So p of x, we know that's 1 over x. Q of x is 1. So this, we're naming our variables. So v of x, which we're going to multiply both sides, is the e to the integral of 1 over x, p of x dx. This will be e to the natural log of x. So we have that v of x is equal e to the ln of x, which is just x. So we multiply both sides, so we get that x dy dx plus y equals, so the 1 over x and times x will cancel, so we have equals x. And now we can group this together, so that would be dy dx. And you can check, but it'll always be y times the integrating factor, which is x, equal to x. So you can check, so derivative of y would be dy dx times x. Derivative of x would be 1, so it'd just be y. So we're going to integrate both sides. The integral of the derivative will just cancel, and the integral of x dx will be 1/2 x squared. So we have that y times x is 1/2 x squared. And when we integrate this, we get actually a constant, so we have 1/2 x squared plus c. So when we divide by x, we get y equals 1/2 x plus c over x. So that's the answer to that question. So this is the end of the video.